Always remember, if you're going to work on gas boilers, you must be gas safe registered or competent to do so. And also the same with electrics, you must be competent and being on the appropriate training courses. New combi boiler in Leeds. My name's Alan Hart and today I'm installing a new boiler in Leeds. We're installing a new Baxi 800. The Baxi 800 comes with a 10-year parts and labour warranty. We're taking out this Vicera, this old Vicera. It must be 15, 20 years old, been bulletproof really. They've been a good boiler of these Viceras. So yeah, let's make a start. Just got some dust sheets on worktop, got his British Gas toolbox, and this is a Vicera. The customer has removed the boxing in. I'll show you what it was like before. We need to change this pipework round. So the customer's going to box it in afterwards. We're also going to put a filter underneath on this. So this pipework here comes down the back of the boiler, and because we're fitting a Baxi, we can run the pipes down the back. We've got the gas there, is 15mm into it, but it's just 22, so that's really good. Just show you the flue outside. So that's the old flue. On this gas pipe here, it's actually got an isolation valve underneath, so we can turn that off for now. That's actually falling the wrong way, so I'll change that round before we've finished. So I've turned the gas off now. We've also got a stop top on it for cold water, and we've got a gate valve on it for the hot. So far everything's going really well. Oh dear, this has turned into a bit of a nightmare. I'll show you why. I'll show you why in a minute. Just go and have a look. No clamp on. No clamp on there, Danny. No. Falling down. Like that. If this boiler had been serviced, then that would have been picked up on a service. So always make sure that you get the boiler serviced every year. Obviously that flue was mixing and the flue clamp had corroded. A little bit longer and they would have had a hole totally in the flue in the house, and all them fumes would have been coming into the house. So another thing to remember even is to have a carbon monoxide detector, but most importantly is have the boiler serviced each year. Normally this boiler would just lift off the jig behind it, but it's got bolts everywhere. We've had to totally take the boiler to bits to get to the bolts, and there's sort of like some of the bolts are like rounded off and they're in places where you wouldn't normally put them. So it's been an absolute nightmare, just even on clip there and on clip here, but they're right close so you can't get into them. Now we've got the actual boiler off the jig. The jig has now also got loads and loads of screws in as well. I've never ever in all the years of installing boilers seen so many screws in a combi boiler. and some of them are flatheads as well. All different types of screws as well, which make it even more difficult to get off. How many screws have you got in there, Danny?
There's about 30. So they've made new walls.
You getting out easy, yeah?
No, these two won't come out. I think he's cemented them in. Oh, there we go.
I don't know, you can't even get a screw out. No good for this job interview, Danny, is it? We're installing a Baxi 800 on this job, and it's a Baxi 830. So we've just opened the box. We're just going to get the bracket out and the template. Put the template up on the wall, mark the bracket, install the bracket, and then sort these pipes out then behind. As you can see there, the pipes will go behind the new boiler. Just got the new boiler now on the wall. So I've just got his press gun now. We've put his fittings on, we've made sure that they're fully in, and then all we need to do we'll just leave that for a few seconds and it'll just press itself, and then just put on the next one, and again it'll just press itself again. Get that out here, Danny.
Yeah.
Have you done a nice tidy job?
I have.
You've even used red dye, haven't you? When you first get this boiler, the boiler will not work and it'll show you a 000. If you have a look in page 48 of the installation instructions, it tells you about the deaeration function. And if you start on, if you go to the minimum and then turn it to about 3 o'clock and then back to minimum and then to 3 o'clock and then back to minimum, and then it'll go into the deaeration function. I'm not going to show you how to flush this one. If you have a look on the video Replace Rads V Power Flush, the picture of that is above, then that'll show you how to flush it. And then if you want to know why we've chosen this boiler, if you have a look at which combi boiler is best, we've got a review on there, and that's the Baxi V, the Worcester, and the Baxi 800 and the Baxi 600 are a very similar boiler. The Baxi 800 comes with a 10-year parts and labour warranty, and the Baxi 600 comes with a 7-year parts and labour warranty. So have a look at that and see what you think, and please put some comments on as well. Bit of a tricky one, that one, the Carer. They've been a good boiler then. Lack of servicing, probably the flue. If it had been serviced, the flue could have been picked up and it could have just had a new clamp on it, and it wouldn't have rotted then. I wouldn't have thought it'd have rotted then if it had had that clamp changed. But it's been in a long time. It's done well. You can't, 15-20 years for a boiler, you can't fault that. So yeah, it's done well. So now it's got a Baxi 800 in there. So it's got a Baxi 830 combi boiler, and that comes with a 10-year parts and labour warranty. It's got a filter on there as well. System's been flushed, and yeah, if you want to see about the flushing, as I say, look on some of the other videos. I've done videos on power flushing, also attaching a magnet cleanse, and all different videos really. And if you've got any comments, please add them below. And if you've got any if there's any videos that you might want, or you like, or you'd like me to do, again, if you had some comments below, and I'll try and do just different stuff, things that I don't normally do, like a bit like the commercial stuff. I've not worked in a plant room for over 20 years, even though I do have my commercial qualifications. It's nice to see some big stuff, you know. So it's just break stuff up a bit. It's just different. But I'm not an amazing expert at that, because, as I say, it's not something that I do or have done every day for years. So if I'm going to do it like that, I'll go see other people and give you some, do some videos from that, really. But yeah, if there's any other type of videos that you'd like, please add some comments below. And thanks for watching, and click down here somewhere, subscribe, and yeah, you know what to do by now. Ring that bell. Should be a bell down there somewhere. When you click subscribe, might be on this side. I'm not sure which side, but yeah, there'll be a bell somewhere, and you have to ring that bell so that you get notifications or something like that anyway. So yeah, all right. Thanks very much. Thanks for watching.